111 to 107. Amazing comeback against the New York Knicks. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Nones Johnson coming at y'all right now, man. With a Pistons recap from yesterday on the road against the New York Knicks. Pistons had a comfort behind 21-point victory. Player of the game obviously may go between Reggie Jackson and Tobias Harris, and I'm going to say it was Tobias Harris with 31 points. That was big. Dude was just unstoppable, man. Couldn't do nothing with him. Drummond quietly had a good game too, man. He had about 21 points and about 12 rebounds, so he had a double-double. It's always good to see with Drummond. Reggie Jackson again. I think he put up about 16 or something like that, 16, 18 if I'm correct. But, those are some very key plays he made yesterday, man, where he looked like himself. That was the key for the play. But, man, it was a pretty good game, man. The Pistons, I know Porzingis for the New York Knicks, he was, I think, the main culprit of the deal that kind of gave us a little trouble. I think he got nearly 40 points on the Pistons yesterday. But they still hung in there, was able to come back and pull off a win. I'm telling y'all right now, I know it's only 3 games in, but because I didn't do a review also that we lost as well. I didn't do a review video involving the Washington Wizards that we lost that game. If I'm correct, we lost that game 111 to 115. Tobias Harris had like 15 points that game, I remember, and it was kind of quiet. It was a quiet night for Tobias. The guards did try to bring us back, but I think the referees ultimately screwed us in that game there. So even through that loss, though, I can tell the Pistons are much more improved. And I gotta say, I'm actually a happy fan right now. It's 79 games to go. But, still a lot of basketball to be played. Definitely a lot of basketball to be played. So it's early. I'm not going to panic if they go on a 4-game losing streak, but can't go on a 4-game winning streak. I'm not really going to panic because at the end of the day, if the Pistons can have a record above 500 when it's all said and done, even if that means they only in the 6th or 7th seed, then I'm fine with that. As long as this team can battle their way back to the playoffs. If they can hold on to the 8th seed most of the season, I'm fine with that. I'm not expecting perfection. This team is young, man. This team is very young. I think it's time to let go of the panic button when it comes to Reggie Jackson. It's time to let it go, man. I'm just liking what I'm seeing right now. Well, of course, I'm not liking. I will say this: when it came yesterday to the game, like I said, we was coming back from a 21-point deficit. We was down 21 and came back. I think the key quarter where we came back ultimately overall was the third quarter, because I think we were down in points. The first 2 quarters they had us down. They had like 30 something. We had 19. They had like 20 something. Then we had like 19. Then they had like 36 or something, or 38. Then we had like 32. Then I think we turned it around the third quarter. We held them to less points. Like we was like a 12-point deficit, so we was like 28, and they had like 16 points they scored overall in the third quarter. And then I think we just went ahead and closed it out in a close scoring match in the fourth quarter. And you know what I'm saying? So I think that's where the key turnaround was the third quarter, kind of where, you know what I'm saying? I think that's where the key was for them Pistons. I think that's where the defense probably showed up the most, was right there in that key third quarter moment. And to take the start on their way to comeback. Like I said, Tobias Harris was on fire. But one couple things I've had to say was wrong. I don't like the way Stan Van Gundy why does he keep putting John Lure in there, man? Like, he needs to quit putting that dude in there. I was saying in King's comment session yesterday, it would be a dream if we could actually just trade him for anybody right now and just go ahead and move without this dude. That would be a dream come true. Because I feel like we could get somebody, even if he's younger, I feel like we can get somebody who can produce something, man. And add depth to this team so we can all finally start growing. Anthony Tolliver looks like a good player. I'm going to shout out a player, though, that don't often get shouted out. I wish Chase would quit calling him Shit Smith, but I'm going to shout out Ish Smith. He's been having his games where he gets like 12, 11 points, but see, the thing is, he's actually seems to be scoring his points. He's a guy who can pick his spots, man. I like that about Ish Smith. He doesn't have to be perfect, but he can pick his spots to put points on the board. If he and Langston Galloway can do stuff like that off the bench for us, give us down there 15 points a game, our guards can simultaneously control the game for us. Not to mention we still got Andre Drummond. So I think the Achilles heel right now, and I feel like this is going to come down later in the season for the Pistons. They have to get rid of John Lure, man, eventually. I'm sorry to say this. I'm not trying to put no bad on Vi. I'm very impressed overall with the Pistons despite him being there. But I think they need to go ahead and see if they can trade this guy, man, because I feel like we can get something more valuable, even if he's younger, somebody who can produce. Even if he's older, I can feel like we get somebody that can produce for us, man. Anthony Tolliver showed us that even just because you're 32 and ain't a sexy name, that don't mean you can't produce nothing. And that's what I'm saying. He has some blocks and a couple of 3-pointers himself. So it's time to trade Lure, man. And if we can get another backup small forward or something that can properly play there for us, you know what I'm saying? Then we can push Henry Ellison to top backup power forward, man. That would be much needed and necessary. I ain't trying to make this video too long though, man. Like I said, Pistons won yesterday. Comeback victory. I'm satisfied. If they lose the next game, I'm not gonna complain. It's too early. So I hope. So far, I'm a very impressed fan. Despite being early, I see a lot of fire again with this team overall. And the other thing too, Stan Van Gundy though, man, you can't wear your top guys out like Drummond. You got him and Tobias Harris. They had the most minutes. They had like 38 minutes apiece. You gotta learn how to get these guys some breaks, man. That's why I say you gotta get Henry Ellison involved, man. Try to get somebody who can produce, man. You gotta get these other guys some more snaps, man, so it can take pressure off them. You don't want to wear these guys out. They will come in handy for the long run. But anyway, man, good for the most part though, man. Good job, Stan. And like I said, man, shout out to everybody in DVE. It's your boy No, man. I'm out. Peace.